Well, gentlemen, we have arrived, clearly. Potions, really? You have an alchemy shop. This is quite an opportunity. Really, what's going on? I'm actually going to speak to him tomorrow. Is there some place we can stay here?
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Really? Sir, do you know where there's a
Do you get to the
tavern?
Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
What do you need?
I'm going there tomorrow, you buffoon. Please. Come, gentlemen.
Oh, it took years. But I earned my way to the top. I own shield for a
I sympathize with that guard having to talk to that buffoon. Oh, eavesdropping is rude, gentlemen. Let us look. Wonderful. Look at this. The Drunken Huntsman. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Gentleman Thero? Certainly you... Oh, where did he go? Has he left? Oh, hi. Mr. Thero. Look, the Drunken Huntsman. That sounds like exactly the place you'd like to go, does it not? It does not sound like the place where we could get a clean room, however. Let us continue. See what else this city has to offer.
See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. But he has good stock.
Oh, excellent. General goods store. Alchemy shop. This is good. Good start. It's rather foggy this evening, is it not? Goodness. Oh, this is lovely. Look at the architecture. That's quite impressive. I mean, it's not what I'm used to, but it's quite nice, really. Look at this. I mean, who takes the time to do this kind of thing anymore? Look at that. Very nice. Wow, this must be the marketplace. It shall be bustling in the morning, and we'll come back and have a look. Right? Yes? The houses here are lovely. I do like them. Ah, sir! How are you? Good to see you.
Everything all right?
Oh, of course.
Trouble?
No trouble at all. I just had some questions for you.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Really? Oh, you have an accomplished blacksmith as well. Very nice.
Stay out of trouble, elf.
Oh, I'll stay out of trouble, guaranteed. I'm just an old man. How much trouble could one old man make, really, seriously? I shall talk to you later. Yes. Oh, look it. A well. Well, we should ask some questions about this well before drawing water out of it. One doesn't simply draw water from a strange well without questioning. Oh, look it. Here's the alchemy shop. Very good. And this is the general goods store. Great. Gentlemen, I think I might be catching a cold. Let's go inside. Look it. This is obviously the place we want to be. The Bannered Mare. Lovely indeed. Quaint. Oh, look it. They have messages as well. We should be able to take advantage of that, I think.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Look at this. Gentlemen, look it. Oh, it's wonderful. Everybody's looking at us. Perhaps we should...
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Really? Hulda, who's that? Good day to you, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I've got a hungry daughter.
Hello there.
I enjoy this work well enough.
Yeah.
I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Ah, I understand the want of retirement. I thought I would be retired by now, but I simply am not. You know, I'm interested in a room for just tonight, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Great. That is wonderful. Could we refill our water, please? It's been a long, dusty day on the trail.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Very nice. And let's see, what have you got for food? I'm famished. Something hot would be wonderful. you've got it. Oh, baked potatoes. I do like those. So good. I do enjoy some bread. Ooh, and you have butter. Nice. Cabbages. Let's stock up on the cabbages, Mr. Whack. You never know. Leeks. Got to have those. Potatoes. Thank you so much. Let's take some potatoes. Oh, I should take all your red apples. You know, I'm not much of a meat eater kind of person, but salmon, fish. Oh, I do like fish. I shall eat your fish. Sweet rolls. Oh, sweet rolls. I've heard much about your sweet rolls. I'll try one. Thank you. Let's see. I honestly think that shall do it. I do like to cook. I just don't have much time lately to cook. So I'm going to rely on what you've got here. But I would love to prepare a meal in your kitchen sometime if you don't mind. I have some kind of particular dietary concerns, so...
I'll show you to your room.
Wonderful, thank you. Mr. Thero. Mr. Thero, could we please...
Well met, traveler.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, well met to you, sir.
What's
Look,
our next move?
Mr. Thero, listen, be nice to these people, okay? We're going to be staying in this city for some time. So if you wouldn't mind just being a swell chap, okay? You can go about your business, please, okay? I'm going to be staying here for the night, and I'll tell you what.
There's something you need.
Yes. No, there's something that I need to provide for you. Okay. Let's see. I'm giving you your pay for the last 2 days. Okay? This is now, don't get crazy. This is what we agreed on. 30 gold pieces. Okay? 15 per day. That is what we're doing now. Yes? Okay? If you need to renegotiate this, just simply ask and we will discuss it. But I assure you that if there is any renegotiation, it is going to be a full renegotiation of our terms, because if you require more money, that also requires more services, please. So, let's not get crazy. Okay? You have a good evening, sir. I am going to turn in. Mr. Thero. What a gentleman he is. What, is there a show? Is this a show?
Oh, did you need something?
Oh, no.
What can I do for you?
Well, that seemed somewhat disingenuous, did it not? To ask me what she could do for me and simply walk away? Yeah, that's okay. Oh, the young people these days don't have time for old men like me. That's true. Look at this. Wonderful. Mr. Whack, this will do. This will do. 10 gold pieces is kind of steep. I mean, our money will not go far if we pay 10 gold pieces every night. But it's good enough for now. I suppose Mr. Thero, he will shack up with some young lady tonight. He probably hasn't paid for a room in years. Okay. Shall we eat? Let us eat. I think that would be good. Now, I must rest my tired self. Oh my gosh. Look at... my knees. Oh, it feels so good to sit. Mr. Whack, I can't even tell you. So, let's have a look. What did we get? I must say, I should probably eat the fish for sure. And perhaps a little bread and butter. And some water. I think I have a too starch-rich diet at the moment. Somebody's coming. Who is this? Oh, hello.
You want a drink?
Really? No. I'm good, thank you.
No more questions.
I have no questions for you. Mine's a little purple gentleman, he's fine. Okay. Now, Mr. Whack, we need to talk about a couple of things. You probably noticed on the way in here there are chickens wandering the streets everywhere. Those chickens are not fair game. Those chickens belong to somebody. Okay? So you can't just take chickens at random off the street and cook them up and eat them, okay? Let's get that straight. We are in civilization now. You must pay for things like everybody else. So, if you need an allowance or want me to purchase something for you, please feel free to let me know. But just don't be taking people's livestock. There's a certain way for us to get in trouble immediately. We don't need that, okay? All right, good boy. Just find a place, settle in, get comfortable. I'm going to sleep. This young lady left my door open. That is a bit annoying. Time to sleep. Welcome, dear viewers, to CouchWarrior TV on YouTube. I'm the CouchWarrior, and you are watching Ashes, a Skyrim SE Let's Play, featuring Marlavor Kinlith, the Dunmer Mage. Well, we finally made it here and got ourselves a room for the night, and Marl is doing what Marl does. He's sitting back, enjoying the weather, having a cup of tea in the morning, and looking out over a new and interesting city he's never seen before. And with him, his trusted companion, Mr. Whack, hanging out. Quite enjoyable, really. So, Marl has gotten a room for the night. It is temporary housing, obviously. He's got a few things he's got to sort out. We don't know if he's going to be able to sort that out today. There's going to be a little exploration of the town. He's got to report for his job, different things like that. So there's a lot of things that we're gonna take care of that are kind of, you know, fun role play kinds of things. We're gonna see where the city of Whiterun leads us. So let's get to it. All right.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Really?
I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Absolutely. Very smart woman. Always learning. That is important. Never stop learning. Then your brain will atrophy. Well, I won't say who you'll end up like, but it won't be good.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Ah, don't mind if I do. Actually, I want to talk to you. Hello.
Thalia, wake up, dear.
No, I'm not interested in Thalia. Actually, I want to speak to you. I had a lovely evening.
Work you need. How about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Oh, I leave the wood chopping to the younger generations, generally speaking, unless I have to.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
I can understand.
What can I get you?
Hey, I just had a question. I'm new to town, and I'm just wondering about some different things. First of all, what's going on in town that would be of interest? I'm looking for things to do outside of my work time. What? You said that so quietly I could barely make it out. That, of course, comes from alternate start, which isn't voiced. Let's try again.
I should have guessed as much.
What?
Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as
What?
well they should.
Really?
You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard.
Oh, please. I would love that sort of thing. Those kinds of generalizations are what cause all kinds of problems in Tamriel. Do you understand? Yes, I may look like a mage, but I'm learning just like everybody else. See? I could look at you, for instance, and I could say, oh, look it's a Nord woman. She's going to have all kinds of prejudices against me because I'm a dark-skinned Dunmer individual. And based on your last comments, some might say that I was correct. I say that we work very hard to become friends. I think that would be great. I would love to come here and say, I don't know, play dice with you or chat up, find out about, what went on in your day, that kind of thing. Right? Let's not start that way.
I assume you saw the Gilder Green? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District?
I did not.
It's part of the Temple of Kinareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Right. Interesting. I shall look at that. It sounds wonderful. I shall look at it. Generally speaking, those of my culture, we do not place a lot of emphasis on Kinareth, but we understand, certainly.
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face.
Really?
Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Yes. I wonder how much it would cost to make me look like Mr. Zero. Ooh, that would be wonderful. Yes. Okay. Listen. What about gossip? I'm interested. Anything interesting? Who's listening to us? Okay, it's pretty empty. What's going on that most people, tourists, don't know about?
The companions? In Jorvaskr?
Yeah, what about
They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
Really? That is interesting. Say, I am looking for a little side work. What have you got? Anything?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Bounties? Oh, goodness. Well, don't rule anything out, I guess.
You want a drink? Else? Just let me know.
Thank you. Lovely. She's a lovely woman.
Please.
Let's see. Bounty. By order of Balgruth the Greater. To all able-bodied men and women of Whiterun, the bandits, located in Silent Moon's camp, have been harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. That sounds very bad. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader. Preventis Avanici. Oh, I recognize that name. Preventis is the man we need to report to for our new duties. I had no questions for you, young lady. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Well, Mr. Whack. Let's see, what time is it? I'm not supposed to report to Dragon's Reach until lunch, so how about let's take a morning constitutional, shall we? It is good for the muscles, good for the mind. Take a walk.
You know nothing of our struggles.
Really?
To chat with an old woman, And what of my son? What of Thorod?
Yes,
Don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorod?
I'm here
Do you believe this old holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Colin.
you, sir, are behaving like a beast. Ridiculous.
We know our
Back it up. That's abominable behavior. Unbelievable. Who talks to someone like that, especially an old woman who's lost her son?
I spend a lot of time
Mr. Whack, that is what I'm talking about when I say that if you do not exercise the mind, it turns into a, dried up bean. The equivalent of a dried up bean. It has no capacity for anything, let alone compassion or empathy. Ridiculous. Ah, there's the buffoon from yesterday. So, let's see. Oh, you know what? Come, Mr. Whack. Let's go see the Wind District. This, I am certain, must be the Plains District. So, I want to see this tree. Hey, you know, that's the second time you've greeted me, and I've been rude. I'm sorry.
What brings you to Whiterun?
Oh, I don't know. I'm here to help in any way that I can.
Truly?
Sure.
By sure, this city could use more like you.
Haha.
Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun.
Yes.
Can set you on the path.
Well, thank you. I do intend to go up there after lunch. Right now I'm on my morning constitutional. I shall see you later. You're a nice gentleman.
May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've never been accused of having a dull tongue. Hello.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
Yes?
Hard work.
Well, you are an enterprising young lady. Good for you.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Oh, look at Mr. Whack. This is the tree. Oh, wow. It is rather grim, is it not? I can imagine what it looked like when it was blooming. There was foliage. Hello. You look like the priestess.
It's a shame, isn't it?
I heard something happened to the tree.
The Gildergreen, yes.
Yes.
It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment.
Yes, it is.
More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me. But not many of them around anymore.
Really? Why haven't the pilgrims been coming?
A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kynareth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol.
You know, it occurs to me, however, that is sort of a... On the part of these pilgrims, that is a bit of a short-sighted view. You know? Perhaps the tree would perk up if the pilgrims came. And through their support, their obvious support behind Kynareth, right? Is there anything you can do if the pilgrims aren't coming?
I've thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Trees like this never really die. They only slumber.
Hmm.
I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child.
Ah. Really?
But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
Yes. So, what would you use? I understand trees like this are difficult to tap.
Elder Gleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm extremely busy right now, kind of getting settled in and all, but I would be glad to help you. I'm not exactly a follower of Kynareth, but I am familiar with some of your customs, and I think it would be a good thing for me to do.
Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Ah, very good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I shall help in any way that I can. No guarantees when, Mr. Wag. We've got so much to do.
The guard here in Whiterun.
Ah, very nice. Well, it is kind of a sad state, is it not? So, this is the Wind District.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Not sure that's something that I would wish for.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim.
Look at that.
The future of Tamriel.
Well, hello.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
And there it is.
Oh. Well, sure.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Oh, that was nice. Why are you begging, little girl?
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here.
It's abominable.
I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Oh, that is serious, young lady. Okay. I don't know where you're staying. Where do you stay?
Can you be my father?
Oh, goodness. That's heavy, is it not? You know what? I don't know that I can be a father necessarily, but I am going to be teaching some classes, tutoring some kids. I would be happy to invite you to join us.
Just 1 gold, please?
I gave you some gold. Spend it wisely, young lady. Oh, look at this. Oh, boy. Every city's got one of these. Oh, goodness.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Ah. That is the place. We're going to have to go there soon. Ugh.
Thinking of settling in?
Yes.
House for sale.
Really?
You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Yes, I shall do that. Without a doubt.
I just need to
That's
hire
lovely.
1, maybe 2 good men.
Excuse me.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you
You
can
better
keep
give
your
me
wife.
5 seconds
If you
right now. I'm
foot
gonna bloody
outside that gate.
Good grief.
No, jeez.
It's such an idyllic location, but everybody wants to punch everyone in the nose.
Just don't hit me. 10 seconds.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Speaking of punching in the nose, you're at the top of my list, sir. Ah, the House of the Dead. Yes. Interesting Nord tradition. Not dissimilar to that of the Dunmer, but I'm guessing they don't have any large pits filled with ash in there. Look at this. I do like it here. Grave markers. Well, I suppose. Oh goodness, it's time for us to report to work. Come on, Mr. Whack. I suppose we should get going. No time for dilly-dally anymore. It's time to get serious. We shall see what the Jarl has us doing today. I don't know if it's going to be tutoring right away or what.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. These poor sods don't even have a wall.
Yes, I heard. I heard that last night. It's somewhat alarming that walls are so important here. What are they keeping out? Yes. I must say, this city is lovely. That must be Talos, yes?
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith.
Oh, Mr. Whack, look it! Fish! Now remember, the same thing I said... Okay, what I said about chickens, it applies to the fish as well. They are not your fish. Look at me when I'm speaking to you. Yes, I saw you look away. Don't pretend you didn't hear me. Oh, please. You're so transparent. And purple. Yes. Ugh, poor. Lots of stairs. Oh, if I'm going to walk this every day, it's going to be, brutal. Okay, let's pause here for a moment. Need a drink of water. And I shall eat. Do I have a green apple? Oh, no, that's too bad. I should drink some apple juice. Ah, refreshing! Now I can make the rest of my trek up these damn stairs. Good grief! Ugh. My knees are killing me already. Oh my goodness, look at this. I don't know where to look first. Wonderful. It's majestic, this building. Dragon's Reach. We shall enter. Here we are. My goodness, look it. That's really something, is it not? And the children. Okay, ooh, there's a Jarl. I actually need to talk to Aventus Avenici. I don't know that I should be approaching the Jarl directly, right? Should I? I don't know what's the protocol here. I don't understand. Mr. Whack is not going to know the protocol. These must be the kitchens. Let's just have a quick look around. Maybe we can divine what the proper procedure is. There is nobody in here. I see servants. I see lots of children.
Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
Oh, goodness.
But I don't want to be patient.
Oh, no.
Right now. Father promised.
Listen, young lady.
Complain about what you want.
Everything
You're a spoiled baby.
takes patience.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
Ah, I am not a servant in that sense.
Sure that you can't cook good sweet
Dagny.
in the skeever hole of a city.
Well, you are opinionated, yes? Yes. Well, it's lovely to meet you, Dagny. We are going to be spending time together. I am your new tutor.
Yes?
Yes.
Hi there.
Hi there. How are you? Let's meet these other children. Well, hello. What is your name?
Wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Oh.
The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Really? Well, get used to it, young man, because you're going to be spending a lot of time under my thumb. We're going to be learning.
Make you bother me?
Oh, that's how we're going to start this relationship? Well, good luck, young man. I've got plans for you. It includes mathematics. It includes reading. It includes boring things that I shall shove into that polyp of a brain of yours. Yes, get ready. Excuse me. This is going to be a delight, I can tell. Now I understand why they need a tutor. These children have probably been kicked out of every class they've ever attended. Oh, look at this. Ah, this must be the house mage. Hello. Excuse me.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No, I am not a warrior. And perhaps if you looked at me...
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Right. So, are you the only wizard in Whiterun then?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course.
Okay.
The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Well, I guess. I suppose I could do that.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Oh, really? You, sir, are... yes, what exactly are your duties?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand.
Oh my
I
goodness.
advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
You are a piece of work, you know that? Well, this has been very enlightening few minutes. I need to find this Preventus, gentlemen. Well, we've met the children. We may as well speak directly to their father. All right. Jarl Balgruuf the Greater.
You should be talking to my steward.
Yes, that's what I thought, but he seems to be unavailable. Is he in hiding or something?
Quickly now. Or would you prefer I let Whiterun fall to the Stormcloaks?
Oh, goodness. I'm here to tutor your children. If you could point me in the direction of this Preventus, I shall gladly get underway.
But you're starting to try my patience.
Oh, boy. Come, Mr. Whack. The city is lovely on the outside, but poison at its center. Clearly. Very well, we shall find this Preventus on our own. It seems like the place to go, does it not? I don't know. Goodness. Why is this a mystery? You sent for me. So, apparently, tutoring his children, actually educating them, annoys him. Very nice. Hello? Anyone home? Excuse me, sir. Have you seen Preventus Abanici? Excuse me.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Are you quite sure about that? Okay. Mr. Whack, I am at a complete loss. All right. Was I supposed to have a hall pass or something? It's not made clear to me. Not one bit. Very well. I suppose we could check out here. I doubt that it'll make any difference. Wait a minute. Look at this. This is amazing. Wait a minute. Look it. Mr. Whack, what you are seeing is something of historical significance. This is the Yoke of Dragons. The legend says that there was once a dragon trapped in this trap. Can you imagine? It's essentially a warehouse for a dragon. That is incredible. Assuming dragons ever existed. But who would invest all the time and effort in building this if they did not? Incredible. I think we may be onto something here. Look at this man. Excuse me, sir. You look like you work here in some official capacity.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Ah! Preventus Avenici, I presume.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
Yes. Well, so... Yes, maybe... Can we start with some small talk, please? Would that be okay? Listen, if we're going to chat, I need to rest my bones. Oh, God, thank you. So...
The task of steward is more important than you realize. The Jarl often asks for my invaluable counsel.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yes, what can you tell me about Dragon's Reach?
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye.
Ah, yes.
Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor.
Mount Anthor.
Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
That makes perfect sense. Yes, I had heard pieces of that tale, but never the whole thing. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about the city. I think I know what the districts are, but I'm a little bit, unsure.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed.
Yes.
The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Very good. Okay. So what's the city's history exactly?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain.
Really?
As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Well, I would agree. It is a beautiful city, sir, and I want to thank you profusely. You are the first person since entering Dragon's Reach who hasn't been absolutely rude to me. But, of course, I am Marl, you know this. I am here to tutor the children. I have met the children briefly. 2 of the children. So, at some point, we need to make arrangements. It's a little bit late in the day for us to get started today. And I am just now getting my beddings. So perhaps we could begin their lessons in the morning. Would that make sense? I do need a little bit of time to prepare, of course. But there is the issue of payment, and I don't expect us to negotiate that now. We can talk about that in the near future. But it is pleasant, absolutely pleasant to meet you, and I shall report tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, that wasn't so bad, once we found the man. Well, are you ready, Mr. Whack? It's been a full day. Hardly seems like it, though, does it? Look at this. You know, when I see beautiful things like this, the rudeness just washes away, and I forget all about it. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at Mr. Whack. I'm going to like it here, I think, once I get to know these people. I believe that what is happening here is that people are they're just predisposed to have some issues with Dunmer. Now, it's, of course, legendary, right? We have fought the Nodes several times. There've been all kinds of conflicts, and now we've got refugees coming in droves, but, you know, it can't be helped. So some of these people are just simply xenophobic. So we can choose to either let this xenophobia get to us and let it muddle up our mind, or we can simply analyze it like we would anything else and give it the attention it deserves, which for the most part is very little. Okay, now, which one of these children have I not met?
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Yes, well, I purchased the sweet roll, but I haven't sampled it yet. You, sir, this child I have not met. Hello there, Mr. Avenici. Hello, young man. How are you?
Hope this war lasts long enough that I get to fight in it.
Oh, boy.
Battle. Glory.
Well, perhaps that attitude is somewhat misguided, but I can work with it. You have zeal, young man. Hopefully we can turn that zeal to learning.
I bet you're...
What? Were you saying something? Sorry, sometimes Marl prattles on. That is, the province of an old man.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you? Well, thank you for not being rude to me. I shall see you in the morning. We are going to study, okay? For at least a few hours. Ooh, something smells good in there. However, I do not believe that my payment includes room and board, unfortunately. Just a stipend. Cleaning up. Okay, thank you very much. Good day. All right, Mr. Whack. Now, it is off to the marketplace. We have some things to sell and deliver, make a little bit of extra money to make up for last night's room and board. And we shall see how we come out in the end. We are desperately short on cash. I'm hoping that Mr. Thero is using his money wisely, because I may not be able to pay him immediately. That is not good. Not good when you can't afford to pay your bodyguard. I might have to take some more odd jobs. That bounty is sounding awfully good about now. Ah, look at that. Now, Mr. Whack. That, sir, is a goose. It gets the same treatment as the chickens, you understand. No touching. Well, hello there.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Good grief, woman. It's only been 2 hours. Please.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no. Even if you are my elder.
Is that so?
Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze home.
Yes, I heard
You should
that.
Talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Hey, listen, you should keep your eye on that young girl, okay? When you hear about a young child wanting to hurt animals, that sets off alarms, okay?
So I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn.
This is the place. Let's see if we can offload some garbage. Ah, very good. General goods. Hello, gentlemen.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Yes, I gathered
for
that.
Sale, my friend. Everything.
Really?
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
That is disturbingly hilarious. I'm sure that my Aunt Millie would have something to say to you about that specifically. What do you have for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Well, excellent. Let us see. I have things that I wish to sell. Look, hunting bows. Is this not the most amazing bow you have ever seen? Well, not quite, but there you go. Some daggers. Look it. Oh, wonderful. Just buy these things. Longbows. Very nice. A battle axe. Who doesn't want a battle axe, really? Honestly. Some daggers. Oh, we are making deals left and right. Okay. I'm interested in your book selection. Boy. I don't have many books to trade with you, but what have you got? Conjure Familiar. That sounds interesting. Sure. Ghost Walk. That sounds intriguing. Although it is a bit pricey. I have to watch it. Right now I'm just, having some difficulty with the finances and whatnot. Here, I could sell you one of these. I'm going to keep one for myself. Yes. How about these? Are these mittens? What are these? Oh, braces. As I've never owned a pair of braces, I would not know. Okay, so how about some shoes? Oh, this is great. This is going to be so good for my knees, not having to carry this garbage. There you go, some gauntlets. Oh, look at this helmet. Mr. Whack, you would look like a menace in this helmet. If only. Okay, huge shield. No thank you. Novice robes, I'm going to keep those. Sometimes it's good to look like a local. Okay, I have some books, but I like my books. So I'm going to keep those. Wolf pelts. I don't know. Okay, so we have done very well here. Potions. Cure disease, I kind of need that. Healing, yes, we're going to keep that. Glibness. Goodness. I should have used that. Silly me. Well, let's see. Weapons. I'm keeping this because I'm going to do some experiments on that. Ingredients. How about ashen grass pods? I certainly don't need this many of those, but I suppose I could keep those. That is about it, really, I think. What have you got? Weapons. Now, it would seem that most of your weapon inventory is because of me. Oh, look at that. The size of that backpack rivals yours, Mr. Whack. Circlet of Triumph. 10% less damage from enemy attacks. Ooh. The further their health falls below 50%. I don't really look good in circlets, I've noticed. Not really my thing. Let's see. Necklace of minor smithing. Alteration. Conjuration. Ooh, look it. Novice robes of conjuration. What have we got? What are our robes? Mr. Whack, what did we get? Destruction. Well, those are both useful, aren't they? What can I get for these? Oh, goodness. 185 gold. That is hardly worth it. Oh, boy. Conjuration would be so nice to have. It would help us so much in my research. But that's too expensive. Simply too expensive. Very well. I guess we shall have to live with what we've got. Thank you, sir. That was quite enlightening.
Do come back.
Yeah.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Ah, well. I feel lighter than air. Well, the rumors were true. The man is greasy, but he has money. Let's check here.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Oh, I do already. It's a lovely place. Hello.
You look rather pale.
That's how I always look.
Ataxia.
No, it is
Quite
not
probably that
ataxia.
home
It's called
cereal.
elder age.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles?
No, you do not.
Got something for
If
that.
I had the rattles, I would know it. I have some frost salts for you from Feringar, the madman up at Dragon's Reach.
Ah, splendid, splendid.
Mhm.
It's for a special brew I'm working on.
Really?
A love elixir like none other.
Love.
Maybe I'll test it on Feringar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation.
Yes, that would be nice.
Here.
If you don't
These
mind.
potions should suffice.
What? Potion of Illusion, Enhanced Stamina, Potion of Brief Invisibility. Okay, very well. Let's see. So you're a healer, is that it?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good.
What?
Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Interesting. So, do you offer training?
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Really? Okay. I'll bite. Ah, that is new information. Thank you so much. Very good. Is it appropriate to use your alchemy lab? Is that something I could do?
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right?
Of
Mix a couple
course.
ingredients together, see what happens.
Oh, please.
A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Listen. I was making potions before you were born, okay? Let's see what we can do. What have we got? Let's see. Oh, goodness.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Blisterwort and Impstool. That has to do something, right? It would look pretty bad if our first potion failed miserably. See? See, I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to press my luck.
But keep trying new things. Alchemy rewards inquisitive minds.
I like your attitude. I don't like it that you are trying to hustle me on a virus I know I do not have. If that is a commentary on my complexion, it's not funny.
Potions on my shelves.
Okay. Well, Whiterun is just like every place else I've ever been. It's chock full of people who are wonderful and just as many who are annoying. Well, Mr. Whack, I think we should probably call it day. I was thinking maybe what we should do is go investigate this drunken huntsman place. See what it is. If it's an alternate place for us to get food now and again, that would be nice to know.
Everything's all right.
Yes, everything is splendid. Thank you. I wonder where this house is that is for sale. I wonder what district it's in. Is this place open? Oh, that's too bad. We missed it. We'll have to come tomorrow. Look it. I should love to learn how to do these things. I love making things. You know, I do tinker a lot. a lot, but, you know, I've not really gotten into the larger things. The smithing would be interesting to learn that. Never stop learning, that's what Marl says. Oh, this isn't so bad. Oh, hello there. How are you?
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs.
Really? What
Looking
gave me
for my
away?
husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he's...
Hello,
Are you married?
In the market for some hunting supplies?
Yes, you have your husband pegged, young lady. That is for sure. I have met him, and he is, he's no jewel.
Matters not. We've
Oh
got
my
the
goodness,
arrows
look
to
at
fell
her.
any game.
What? I'm
So
sorry.
what can I get you?
Yes, listen, who should I talk to about additional work? I'm going to have some time to fill in.
Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market.
I've spoken to
You should check in
her.
at Dragon's Reach too.
I did that
There's
as
so much
well.
going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help.
Really? Well, I checked with them. So, what have you got here? What is on
Bows
sale?
and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Really? Mr. Whack, it appears we could have sold off some of our extensive inventory here. We shall have to let Mr. Seto know. He's still carrying around a lot of things. Honning brew mead. What exactly is mead? I've always wondered that. I don't know. It looks odd, right? It looks as if it's wine, but they guzzle the stuff as if it's ale. I'm not really sure what that is. No, I wasn't done browsing your inventory yet. What is this? Crafting feathers. Good to know, good to know. Why do you call this a drunken huntsman, for God's sake?
Yes, I hear that question often.
I bet you do.
My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer.
Oh my goodness!
He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump.
Oh.
After such a memorable adventure,
Thank goodness.
we knew we had the name for our shop.
It could have been worse. Wow, that is quite a tale. I like it very much.
Thank you very much for your business.
Rather open of him to share such an embarrassing tale with us right off the bat. Look at you. Look at her. She is a Dunmer of distinction.
If you have need of hunting supplies, then you've come to the right place.
Hello.
I know nothing of fear and nothing of remorse. Pay my fee, and together we will vanquish any foe.
Oh, so you're a mercenary then?
I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. Yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it?
Yes. Quite interesting, and you are a poet as well. I do
Walk
appreciate
always
that.
in shadows, so that you will see your foes before they see you.
Without doubt. Okay, well,
I'll be
this is
happy to
interesting and
assist you
all.
if you'd like to purchase something.
No, I'm good, thank you. Come, Mr. Whack. Okay, well, I suppose we should turn in for the evening.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I ain't done nothing.
Well met, traveler.
Thank you.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the interest. What can I get you?
You know, I would like to re-up that room, if you don't mind.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you very much. Have you seen Mr. Thero? Tall, lanky. Done, my gentleman.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Need something?
I hear him. Where is he?
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
What can I do for you?
Mr. Thero.
Could you
Where did
spare
he
a
go?
coin?
Oh, you again. Of course, of
I'm
course.
so hungry.
I tell you what. Fetch me some water, and I shall provide you with a coin. It's good for you to work for your money, young lady. Hmm?
Of course.
Thank you, Lucia.
Oh,
Here's a
thank
coin.
you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Thank you for your service.
All right, then.
Where is Mr. Thero? I heard him speaking.
What? What are you looking at?
I thought as much.
I don't know where he went. I'm certain I heard him talking to someone here. It's time to get some rest, okay? Excuse me, Whack. Mr. Whack, please. Mr. Whack. Excuse me. Let us get some rest. We shall look up Mr. Thero in the morning. I've got some plans for him, and we are going to do some jobs before reporting back to Dragon's Reach for our classes. Good night.